obviously we left with the pregnancy. They were happy. Things can never stay completely happy in TV world. What can you tease about the complications in store for this newfound family?
Um, well, that was the thing. I mean, season one ended in a way where uh, it could have wrapped up there. I think it could have been like it's open ended, but I think it could have been, for me anyway, it would have been satisfying if that's where season one ended. But there was a lot about season two about, okay, now they're pregnant, they're going to have a baby, they're moving in together, which means that, well, they're going to have to build a basement. They're going to have to prepare for the baby, but they're also going to have to be preparing for living with a werewolf like Mary, and maybe a werewolf if the baby ends up a werewolf. Um, and then there was just then the characters, Emma going to high school, needing to get a doctor, needing to get an ultrasound, needing to do the classes. Like, there were so many things that bring so many more interactions and conflict and tension to what these characters are going through, which, to be honest, was like, I made me go, I really, really want to do a second season, just because. And through all of these new interactions, something unexpected happened with season two, which is there's a lot more comedy in it than season one as well too, which was a challenge to make sure we were sort of grounding it in the right way. But there was just in season one, where it's all about the werewolf being a metaphor for, there's a multitude of things the werewolf could be a metaphor for, which I really liked, people being able to find their own way into experiencing that metaphor. Season two, the whole question of like, I mean, I've got a 12-year-old son, and I remember, how sort of what a particular time in my life it was when, there was the pregnancy, and he was premature as well too, and that was really sort of unexpected and difficult to deal with. There's so many questions and so many things that you worry about, knowing that you're going to have a child, or know that you're going to be responsible for someone else. And it seemed like continuing the werewolf metaphor into this new avenue would be just as interesting, if not more interesting, than what we did before.
Yeah. Well, and it's also a change for the family in the sense that Emma now knows a secret. Can you tease a little bit about how having her in on it changes the family dynamic?
Yeah, well, the most interesting thing about Emma knowing that Mary is a wolf and accepting who Mary is, and I actually think one of the most important relationships in season two is the relationship that Mary has with Emma. That Mary is so fearful of what she's carrying inside of her, if it's going to be a baby or if it's going to be a wolf, what kind of mother she's going to be. I mean, she's literally scared of if she's going to eat her child or not. That the relationship that she has with Emma, actually, through everything that she's given Emma in season one, Emma starts to give back to her in season two. And Mary realizes that she already is a mother, regardless of the baby that's going to be born. She's already a mother to Emma, and Emma is already starting to navigate the world in a much different way than before Mary was in her life. And that, to me, was an interesting thing to explore too, the importance of being a step parent can be as well too, and how it's just as important as being a parent. Every person that comes into your child's life in a meaningful way, you really want to make sure that it's going to be someone that is there to help your child navigate the world. And even though Mary, from the outside, when you know that she can turn into a wolf and kill you, seems like such a dangerous proposition to bring into your child's life. But without her in Emma's life, Emma wouldn't be where she is in season two, and would be worse off for it.